You wake up tired even after sleeping. Not the kind of tired that coffee fixes. The kind that sits in your chest. The kind that whispers, "What's the point?" Sigh. You scroll. You compare. You smile on the outside. Inside, something feels off, like you missed a turn in life and now you're driving without a map. You didn't plan to end up here. You had dreams once. Real ones, loud ones. Dreams that kept you awake at night because they were too big to sleep beside you. But now, bills talk louder than dreams. Fear speaks before courage even clears its throat. Pessimistic and hope feels expensive. Let me tell you something most people want. You are not broken. You are not late. You are not weak. You are simply at the moment before change demands a price. Everyone wants transformation. Nobody wants the transaction. Because the truth is brutal. Nothing changes without discomfort. Nothing grows without pressure. And nobody rises without first being tired of their own excuses. There was a time when you were hungry. Not for food, for meaning. You wanted more than survival. You wanted significance. But somewhere along the way, you learned how to settle. You learned how to numb. You learned how to say maybe someday instead of now. And slowly, quietly, without any dramatic explosion, your fire became a memory. Here's the realization most people avoid their entire lives. Your life does not respond to what you want. It responds to what you tolerate. If you tolerate average, average becomes permanent. If you tolerate disrespect, it becomes your normal. If you tolerate your own laziness, your potential starts to rot in silence. Nobody is coming to save you. Not the government, not your friends, not motivation videos, not luck. And that is the best news you will ever hear. Because it means your future is not waiting for permission. It's waiting for decision. Look at your life honestly, not emotionally. Honestly, are you disciplined or just hopeful? Are you committed or just interested? Are you tired because you're working hard or because you keep avoiding the work that matters? Pain is not your enemy. Comfort is. Comfort lies. It tells you to rest when you should fight. It tells you to wait when you should move. It tells you tomorrow is guaranteed. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Energy is not unlimited. And time is not forgiving. There is a version of you watching right now, stronger, calmer, sharper. A version of you who handled the pain instead of running from it. That version is not lucky. That version is discipline. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-respect in action. It's waking up when you don't feel like it. It's working when no one is clapping. It's saying no to what feels good now for what will feel right later. You don't need more motivation. Motivation is emotional. Emotions change. You need standards. Standards don't negotiate. Decide who you are when no one is watching. Decide how you move when it's boring. Decide what you do when quitting feels reasonable. Because quitting always feels reasonable before winning. Let me tell you a story. There was a man who failed more times than he could count. I'm mocking. People laughed at his ideas. They said he was unrealistic. They said he didn't look successful enough to talk about success. But he kept showing up. Not loud, not famous, just consistent. Years later, the same people asked him how he did it. He said, "I didn't believe I was special. I believed I was responsible." That's the shift. From why me to it's on me. When you accept responsibility, you take back power. When you stop blaming, you start building. You don't need confidence to start. Confidence is built after action, not before. Action first. Belief second. Stop waiting to feel ready. Fearful late, you will not feel unprepared. Lonely, you will feel alone. Determined, the only way. Do it tired. Do it scared. Do it without applause. Because momentum is born from movement, not thinking. Your bank account doesn't change from wishing. Your body doesn't change from planning. Your life doesn't change from watching others win. At some point, inspiration must turn into execution. And execution is quiet. It's boring. It's repetitive. That's why most people never escape their current life. They want excitement, not excellence. But listen carefully. The days you don't feel like showing up, those are the days that decide your future. Anyone can work when they're inspired. Winners work when they're empty. You don't need to fix your whole life today. You need to fix today. One disciplined morning. Determined one honest hour. Determined one hard decision. Stack enough of those and your identity changes. And once your identity changes, your life has no choice but to follow. Stop asking, what if I fail? Start asking, what if I don't try? Years from now, regret will hurt more than effort ever did. You were not born to just survive paychecks and weekends. You were not born to mute your potential. You were not born to live someone else's expectations. There is a reason your soul feels restless. It's because you were meant for more responsibility, not more comfort. This world doesn't reward intentions. It rewards output. So stand up internally first, then physically, then strategically. Get ruthless with your time. Get honest with your habits. Get serious about your future. Because life will not slow down for you, but it will respond when you finally move with purpose. This is not a soft moment. This is not a feel-good moment. This is a decision moment. Either you stay the same, or this is the day you draw the line. No more excuses disguised as explanations. No more waiting for confidence. No more negotiating with your potential. From this moment forward, you move. Even when it's uncomfortable. Especially when it's uncomfortable. Because comfort made you stuck. And discipline will set you free. Remember this? You don't rise to the level of your dreams. You fall to the level of your discipline. Determined. So build it. Determined. Protect it. Determined. Live by it. And one day, sooner than you think, you'll look back at this version of yourself and thank them for not quitting when quitting felt easier. This is your moment. Not tomorrow. Not someday.